Well, let's use a practical example. I don't know whether this is pertinent to your life, but to most people's lives it is, and that's sexual desire. So say sexual desire comes up. Now there are 4 things that can be done with sexual desire. To indulge it, to avoid it through different means like solitude and celibacy. 3, to replace it with something else. So sexual desire comes up, it doesn't feel appropriate, you feel like you shouldn't do it, so then you decide to replace it with something else like more meritorious activities, beneficial activities to kind of keep it at bay. In all of these approaches, the passion of sexual desire, other than with indulgence, with avoiding and replacing, the sexual desire is neutralized. So it just goes into neutral. It really isn't seen as it is. It's just completely neutralized. It's being kept at bay. It isn't really being seen as it is, as the efflorescence of pristine awareness. It's only in the 4th approach, which is to rest as flawless awareness, see the sexual desire as flawless awareness and the awareness arising as the sexual desire itself. It's just the effusion, the efflorescence of awareness and nothing else. It's never been made into a substantial thing. And this is true with any passion, with any passionate emotion, no matter what it is, these highly afflictive states. Then to rest as awareness and see it as awareness, eventually it is awareness. You see what I'm saying? Whereas if there's just the free falling into either avoiding it, replacing it with something else, or indulging it, there's absolutely no freedom. In resting as the sexual desire itself, it's transmuted into flawless wisdom, which is what it always is. So there's really nothing transmuted. It's just that we learn and we have the habit of seeing the sexual desire as something. But to remove sexual desire from our being, to neutralize it in any way, is to devitalize ourselves, to take away the true tremendous vitality of potently beneficial force. Now, we may choose not to be celibate or live in solitude, but that shouldn't be an antidote to sexual desire. Do you see what I'm saying? Or to any other afflictive state. If we choose to be celibate or live in solitude or use any of these means to avoid sexual desire, then it's really good to rest as that celibacy, to not see it as something that's more pure than sexual desire. So, this applies to all states, no matter what they are. Many of us learn when we're growing up that everything that appears basically is an enemy. The things we really like and give us pleasure, we can't hold on to those, so that's an enemy. And the things we don't want, we can never get rid of, so that's an enemy too. And so to just rest as the pure seeing of all being, to just enjoy the ease of our being while the appearances do whatever they will. It's just like throwing small baskets of flowers in a moving river. They just go on their own way. They're not connected to each other in any way. And this makes life so easy. And in that is wisdom, non-discriminative wisdom. It doesn't discriminate in any way among appearances to arrive at right action. This is true freedom. Expression of the sexual nature needs to come from wisdom, not from an afflictive state. When we rest as awareness, then, as I said a few moments ago, then right action ensues. We know what to do in an unerring way without thinking about it, and what we do is beneficial to ourselves and others, whether it's celibacy, solitude, or being engaged with another human being. But no matter what it is, you see, sexual desire is not something that is other than what is totally pure. In ever clean awareness, there's never been anything unclean. There's no part of the body that's unclean. Everything, no matter what it is primordially pure. So whether it's an actual movement of sexual desire in the body or thoughts of all kinds associated with that or emotions, they're all primordially pure. But if we mix just the thoughts, emotions, and sensations together and make a decision based on those, then there won't be clear seeing. When we just enjoy the total open spaciousness of everything that is, there already is pure pleasure. So you see, we don't need to look for pleasure in a sexual contact. We don't need to look for love in a sexual contact. The total connection that's never been disconnected is already complete. And if you are sexually active, and some people in this room are, then, everything about that sexual activity, the seeing, the tasting, the touching, the hearing, the smelling, everything about it, the thinking, the emotions, all of those are primordially pure and awareness imbued, no matter where they go. And so to just enjoy that as the free-form play of total purity, of total pleasure, of total complete love, without needing to change anything. That makes that kind of intimacy very special and extraordinary. Remember